When people think about moving to North Idaho, the first thing they dream about is owning a waterfront home. Whether it's Lake Coeur, Hayden Lake, Priest Lake, Pend Oreille Lake, or the Spokane River, waterfront living is one of the biggest draws to the area. But before you start shopping for a waterfront property, there are some important things you need to know. In this video, I'm going to cover the pros and cons of waterfront living in North Idaho, including water levels, docks, maintenance, boat traffic, regulations, and some things that buyers often don't discover until after they've moved in. So let's jump right into it, shall we? What's up, guys? It's Brian Ingham with Ingham Realty. Welcome to another episode of Enjoy Living in North Idaho, where I talk about and show you all of North Idaho. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Let's start with the obvious, the views. There's nothing quite like waking up to a sunrise over the water or watching the sunset from your dock. Many waterfront homeowners enjoy boating, paddleboarding, kayaking, swimming, fishing, and just entertaining guests. For many people, it's the North Idaho dream. But waterfront property comes with responsibilities that traditional homes don't. One thing many buyers don't realize is that water levels fluctuate throughout the year. In North Idaho, lake and river levels can rise and fall depending on snowpack, spring runoff, rainfall, and the dam operations. A dock that sits perfectly in July may look very different during spring runoff or late fall. This isn't necessarily a problem, but it's something buyers should understand before purchasing. Let's talk about docks. Many waterfront buyers assume every property comes with a dock. That's not always true. Some properties have private docks, shared docks, dock permits, or no dock at all. Before purchasing, it's important to verify whether the dock is permitted, property ownership boundaries, dock maintenance responsibilities, and any restrictions on expansion or modification. A dock can significantly impact a property's value and usability. One of the biggest surprises for waterfront buyers is learning they don't always have complete freedom along the shoreline. Depending on the property, there may be restrictions regarding dock construction, shoreline stabilization, tree removal, excavation, and additional structures. Many waterfront improvements require permits and approvals. Always understand what can and cannot be done before buying. Not all waterfront properties offer the same experience. Some areas are quiet and peaceful. Others can be extremely busy during summer. For example, main channels often experience heavy boat traffic. Bays and coves are usually calmer, and popular recreation areas may become crowded on weekends. When viewing waterfront property, it's important to ask, what is this area like on a busy July weekend? The answer may be different than what you see on a weekday showing. Along with boat traffic comes wakes. Large wakes can rock docks, impact shorelines, affect swimming areas, and increase maintenance. Certain waterfront locations experience much more wake activity than others. Some protected bays stay relatively calm, while homes located on major boating routes may experience constant wave action. This is one of the biggest realities of waterfront ownership. Waterfront homes often require more maintenance than traditional homes. You may deal with moisture, wind exposure, dock maintenance, shoreline maintenance, and corrosion from water exposure. Wood surfaces, decks, railings, and exterior finishes often need more frequent attention. Many buyers feel it's worth it, but it's important to budget accordingly. Certain waterfront properties may require additional insurance considerations. Depending on the location, flood risks may vary, insurance costs may differ, and lender requirements may change. This is something you should investigate early in the home buying process. Never assume all waterfront properties are treated the same. One question a lot of people have is, should I buy lakefront or riverfront? Lakefront properties often offer bigger views, better swimming, and more recreational activity. Riverfront properties often offer more privacy, less boat congestion, and lower price points in some cases. And obviously, it depends on which lake or river you're on. Neither is necessarily better. It depends entirely on your lifestyle. When someone tells me they want waterfront property, I ask, what do you want to do on the water? Do you want boating, swimming, fishing, entertaining, peace and quiet? The answer often determines which lake, river, bay, or waterfront setting makes sense for them. Not all waterfront is created equal. So is waterfront living worth it? For most people, absolutely. The lifestyle is incredible. The views are amazing. And waterfront property in North Idaho is one of the reasons so many people fall in love with this area. But it's important to understand both the benefits and the responsibilities before buying. The more informed you are, the better your decision will be. If you're considering buying a waterfront home in North Idaho and want help understanding the differences between lakefront, riverfront, dock access, shoreline regulations, and waterfront communities, I'd love to help. I work with waterfront buyers throughout North Idaho and can help you find the right property based on your goals and lifestyle. Reach out using the information below. I've been helping people buy and sell real estate for over 20 years now, and I'd just love to guide you. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. That way you'll be notified of all my new videos when they come out. Putting out new videos every week, showcasing the whole area of North Idaho. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.